Yeah, welcome back to another walk through the outer worlds with your boy Mugen, Space Cowboy the Third. You already know we out here journeying the cosmos, man. Welcome back. Pleasure and honor to have you join me, man. As always, let's get it. I'm gonna just get right into it, y'all. Kind of actually took a day break, so I might not even know where I'm at, but let's just get started, y'all. Alright. So if you guys don't remember, the spaceship had just crashed and we went to go check it out. Sandra wanted a review of Zora, but right before we get that review, let's go see what this dude from the boards has to say. Cause we negotiated a good deal, but is there any more dialogue?
Business is booming, and the king owes his life to you. Thank you for all you have done.
I guess that's it. Alright, yeah. Let's get this freaking stupid review. Alright, y'all. Right here, Cascadia's up ahead. We got a Manta Queen or a Mantisaur Soldier and a Manta Swarm and a drone. Cascadia is like about 236 meters away, so alright, yeah.
Right. That's the last of him.
Can we get inside?
Now.
Oh no, I have to read that. I didn't freaking see that. Yo! I thought it was gonna go through Nyoka, bro.
Hey, a shipwreck. Wonder if we'll find any bodies moldering in there.
This happened too with the other shipwreck? Is it a bunch of ships? Damn, this shit got taken over by Marauders, so this is what the other side entailed, huh? This is what was on the other side of that wall. No wonder it was all closed up. Oh. Damn, what side was this? Jesus, dude, this dude did not stand a chance. If I'm correct, this is like a Rizzo's place. Everything that they're selling and shit. And the big old name of Rizos. Public notice 117. Notice issued on January 12, 23 to 43 serves as. Yep, that's the same issue. Received confirmation that Rizos will soon abandon Terra 1 with the rest of the corporation. We're expected to maintain our exports until the day we leave. Our teams will continue to operate until told otherwise. As of this time, I don't see the need to inform everyone outside of 3 of us of the board's decision. We don't want our workers thinking they're going to be reassigned. Just let them do what they do best, their jobs. Thanks. Does this change our priorities at all? Should we begin sculling research and focusing more on the experts? No, we'll hit our exports quota for the next 7 months at least. Project Petro is still our #1 priority. Petro, what is that? From Rizzo to Summer Shuttle, March 7th, 2343. Mr. Sugler, we regret to inform you that shuttles en route to battling facilities of Cascadia have been rerouted. The evacuation effort is prioritized in order of profitability measured chiefly by exports volume and as of this time, other facilities have proven themselves either more profitable or more efficient. The distribution systems we send with minimum 1 shuttle for evacuation purposes if you have more personal than bit. What Project Petro surely warrants additional research. Projects are not taken into consideration when calculating the profitability of any given settlement. Project Petro's importance may place it higher on priority list, but we are still unable to send more than 1 shuttle for evacuation. We suggest you balance your resources accordingly. Damn. Summer Z. To Summer Z, is that Zora? Zora Summers, huh? That's her name. So they freaking told her they weren't even gonna they were gonna probably bring 1 shuttle, just 1, and then they probably didn't even bring any shuttles at all. They pretty much just abandoned all their employees over here, bro. Like, that's what ended up happening to a bunch of these employees. That's what remains of the remnants and shit, dude. You know, this shit is crazy, bro, because this shit feels a lot like Fallout with these terminals and stuff. Here's to assess your gravel. Sit back and learn. Note all employees' reviews are property or reuse means use of data may result in fines and loss. Blackwood Zora. Oh no, her last name is Blackwood. Oh yeah, like Backwoods, but with an L. Zora's a top-notch sawbones with a good head for working under pressure. She knows how to simulate large amounts of detailed information to make quick decisions. Her competence and decisiveness have allowed her to restore more than a few limbs and digits lost to carelessness around the machinery. Recommend for Employee of the Month. To not promote beyond store manager. CISO. Who the fuck is that? Exactly the kind we need to keep in our storefronts. Don't promote them past that. They were pretty much trying to keep them in like the same position, bro, just because that's it. That's all. They wanted him at the front. That's all he'll ever amount to be. He can't be past store manager. Don't even promote him. Or maybe store manager, huh? That's it. They didn't want to promote him past that or anything. Damn, what happened here, bro? We see multiple complaints about your interactions according to these reports. That ain't savings, just call me Raptidon. Inform you multiple employees have filed a form perceive danger to human resources through my office. It appears that Raptidon signs are growing more and more frequent. Please, we are all begging you for the love of all that's good, and just please let Cecil sell soap to Simon again. He's got some kind of condition. I don't rightly know what it is, but I've smelled corpses with a finer odor than his. Dude, there's a bunch of these things everywhere.
That's how it's done, Captain.
This sure reminds me of Fallout still, because they still have like almost the same kind of terminal OS if you really look at it. It still is like kind of orange depending on like on Fallout you were able to change your color and stuff and shit like that. Match keys. I don't know what the fuck that was about. What I was saying. This shit makes me feel like people that left is like these people just escaped the fallout, like the apocalypse. Pretty much, they avoided that and they came to this shit. That's pretty much what I feel like Obsidian was kind of going for. It almost kind of giving it the same vibe, but kind of different in a way, because there's like a lot of similarities still. Because I mean, of course, like, how could they not, right? A lot of people love the Fallout games that Obsidian like created and shit. So it's only natural for them to like want to make a game that's like kind of similar to that.
Incoming!
Kill them! Don't mess with the best.
Oh yeah, you can melee people in this game. I don't know why. These fools are like cannibals and shit. Zora was right. There are monsters here. We need to get out of here. We want to live as someone falling. You aren't saying these people, they were people once. I don't know what they are now. Don't know how to use a keyboard. I took one of them from the clinic office and installed on the 2613. Be safe, Zora. Oh, yo, this shit takes you down there now.
The kid's gone down!
What the fuck? Yo, what the fuck did I just come? What the hell is this? Yo, who the fuck is this guy? I hate this. I hate that it like Cascadia Bridge safe house. Let's just exit. Should he even like that dude's name is Herbert. I'ma just, you know what? We're gonna let that dude live for now, bro. We don't know who the fuck that guy is, so like I don't know where that shit was gonna take me, bro. I low-key didn't even want to go just because I was low-key like kind of nervous. I don't know if I like where this is gonna take me. It's gonna take me down there. I don't know. Even though I'm loaded with guns, I don't know, man. I walk in there, bro, and I'm just like, alrighty, there's some dude named Herbert in here. I'm just not even gonna shoot him. I don't know who the fuck that dude is yet, so I have no reason to shoot him, even though I probably have every right to. Hey man, I don't know that dude. That dude had MSI too, so he could be like a rogue agent or some shit.
Any luck bringing the Iconoclast to the bargaining table? I don't like the idea that they'll be trying for that module while we delay. Very well. I can't promise anything, but let's see what we have here. Well, it seems like she's actually very qualified.
If it weren't for her, I'd wager the Iconoclast would have died off a while ago.
I wasn't expecting to say this, but if you can put her in charge and convince her to agree to a meeting, I'd be willing to discuss terms.
You know what, man? I want to go down there so bad and kill that dude, bro. It was low-key kind of like a waste of time. I could have just came through here, gone out this way, and then traveled my way over here. Let's see what's up. Fuck, dude, there's just all these creatures here now. Either way, I'm gonna have to fight a bunch of people right now, so...
My time to die! Best there ever was.
You go on ahead, Captain. I'm not keen on ships, even when they're in the best of shape.
I'll keep an eye out. Go on ahead, boss.
You motherfuckers, you guys gonna make me go in by myself. Run diagnostics. Okay, operational have exceeded exceptional damage ranges. The cost of necessary will be average amongst the crew. Functional. Halt integrity, don't ask. Online terminal, online. Main terminal, online. View. Wait, what? Wait. The third. Okay, this one's first. Saying something about the spare regulars bypass something. I'm turning this towards the groundbreaker, firing up an engine and retiring. Better be arrested than lose power and drift out into space. I just hope this old bird one last trip. And that shit was already old as fuck. How's this law forsaken colony? Is it so impossible to requisition parts? My chief engineer is barking at me to order yet another damn thing, and I can't even get a response from corporate. January. You know, another thing, the computers don't say what date it is. What's up with that? Another day, another ship lands on Terra 1 and we can't shoot them down. That makes I lost count. What's the point of being out here? We can't get some backup. So they just ordered to watch and they saw me, so they noticed me land on here then. Start Mayday message playback.
Hello, my name's Jen. I'm the chief engineer on this gunship, and I'd like to let the record show that our captain is a total fucking hullhead. I told him again and again that without fixing our regulators, spinning up the engines are going to blow through our coils and we'll go flying off in a completely random direction. Well, here we are. Thinking we'll hit soil in about 30 seconds. This is your chief engineer signing off for what is probably the last time. It's a shame you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm doing it as hard as I can.
Jesus. It's like, too bad you can't see this middle finger I'm holding up, because I'm holding it up as hard as I can. This shit is so weird, bro. The angle is tripping me out. Corporate technician. Man, not even, bro, corporate don't even help these dudes out. Like, they pretty much abandoned these dudes. Like, they told them to watch over it, but it's like, they can't even shoot anything down. So, why'd they even make them, like, why? Cankerous catnip targeting module. I gotta talk to what's her face, bro.
Anders can be a creep, but he'll fit in fine. Don't worry. What's up? Sure.
What made you choose a hunter life?
I didn't. I was born into security detail, and when the corporations abandoned this place, I stayed.
What do you mean born into this security
I mean,
detail?
I wasn't sent off to school like I should have been. I was born here, and my parents kept me. Raised under the monarch sky. Been breathing sulfur since I knew how to smell it. This place is all I know. You want to know something? Just ask.
Has Monarch always been your home?
I don't have a single spot I call home. Wherever I can sit in peace with a bottle is good enough for me. But, yes, I've always been on Monarch.
Why haven't you left?
It ain't exactly easy to hitch a ride off planet, Captain. And besides, I hear Terra 2's all corporate. The way folks talk about the board and their ilk, think I prefer the beasts.
Did you have family here?
In a sense. My parents took off when the corporations did. I took to companionship with a few friends here for a time, but those days are long past.
You don't want to find your parents?
No, we weren't close. And before you ask, there ain't a story there. We just never saw eye to eye on the corporations. Drifted apart over time. It's fine.
Got it.
Good.
What the fuck, Felix?
Hey, boss. Got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then one day, they up and vanished. 5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head?
Shock and disbelief seeing how most of my friends are still on Earth.
Right, forgot about that. Though shock and disbelief's a good way to put it. Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent.
You don't sound too sure about this.
The guy just vanished without a trace one day. No goodbyes, no explanations. Been gnawing at me ever since, you know?
I can see why you're worried.
Clyde was my first friend, but he was also my mentor. Taught me how to think, how to question, how to disobey. I figured the board got him in the end. Some guys with black uniforms snatching him off the street in the middle of the night or something.
Think he's in trouble?
That's what I don't know. The message was light on details. No explanations, as usual. Clyde. He was a blustery old cuss. Carried on about violent revolution and seizing the means of production.
This is obviously important to you, man.
Clyde's
Let's
waiting
go.
for us on Scylla. What he's doing on an asteroid, I can't begin to imagine. I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
Yeah, man, just, whatever. Bro, I want to see if I could get her to work with us, man. What's up with that, bro? She didn't want to talk to us last time, but she was over there. She just moved down here, so it's like she's waiting for us. Okay, let's go see.
Captain, we should chat. Graham's got the right idea, but he isn't the right guy to execute it. I don't even think he's motivated by philosophism anymore. I think he's just guilt-ridden. I can't believe I'm even saying this, but I keep going over and over it in my head, and the only way I see the Iconoclast surviving is we depose him.
And you will run it in his teeth?
Yeah. Hell, most of our people listen to me already.
Alright, what's next? What would do? May take yours, but most of them believe in him and his teachings.
Sometimes you gotta do what's best for someone, even if they think you're wrong.
And what's
Even if
next?
it's painful. When we're in Stellar Bay, they'll come around.
And what's next? What will you do when you're in charge?
Take Stellar Bay. Lick our wounds. Eventually figure out how the hell we're going to spread the word to the rest of the colony. I'm going to confront him. Can I count on your support? Okay. Deep breaths. This is what's best, Sora. Time to save Monarch.
Alright, and hopefully after we talk to Graham, we can convince her.
Captain, you must be back with the access codes to our new ship.
Graham, we need to talk.
We have work to do. This isn't the time for one of our spats. What? Zora?
You're running the Iconoclast into the ground, and I don't believe it'll get better after we take Stellar Bay. The troops take orders from me already, and you've brought me as far as you can down the Eternal Path. It's time to step down.
The troops. Listen to you. This isn't an army. They aren't soldiers. They're believers. Followers. They pick up a gun because you tell them to, not because they want to. And you, Captain, after all you've done for me, for us, you throw behind this mutinous blasphemer? I built this movement from the ground up. I've brought freedom to Monarch, and all these years later, we're still free.
I joined because I believed that you were in it for the Iconoclasts. That you wanted nothing more than to bring freedom to Halcyon. That you were selfless. But I know the truth now, Graham. I know what happened in Amber Heights. You didn't start this movement because you wanted to save us. You wanted to save yourself.
No.
You don't seek alignment, you just feel guilty. Those are on your hand grab. No amount of meditating will clean them.
I've spent years atoning for my sins. I've studied, meditated, taught. I built the Iconoclasts so that any man could cast away his past for a fresh start.
That's your answer, Graham? You needed a fresh start? After all those innocent lives? I'm sorry. I believed in you once. I did. But it's over. Stand down.
I won't. What happened back then was a mistake, and the colony has moved on. This is my movement. These are my people. If you want to lead them, you'll have to kill me.
That isn't necessary.
Please. Don't make me do this, Graham.
If this is where my path ends, I accept it. But as long as I draw breath, I will not abandon them.
So be it.
Returning fire!
Well, Captain, here we are. Killed a lot of people in the name of the iconoclasts, and it never feels right. But this time, it's especially wrong. You've got the... Void, help me. I'll never remember what that thing is called. The device from the ship. Do you have it?
Hold on, I was thinking you and Sanjar could join forces.
I've thought about it, but I think we're too far gone. Pulling Carlotta's support was crossing a line.
Sanjar has corporate resources you could use to spread the message.
You know, Captain, I never thought about that. Maybe he could be taught the eternal truth. Spread the message from within the corporations. All right. If he's willing to talk, I'll give him a chance.
I've already spoken to him. He's agreed to me.
Well then. I've got to prepare a few just-in-case measures. But when you're ready, let's meet at the old OSI church outside Stellar Bay.
He got lit up, bro. He shouldn't have gone out like that. I was picking the right. I wonder if you picked the right dialogue. There's one where you could talk him down and persuade him, but I thought that one, like, I could have told him that, like, you feel guilty and you're just trying to clean your conscience. I was gonna pick that one, but I don't know. Oh well. Can't dwell on it now. What's done is done. It's a little negative. But overall, we're alright. We're good. We're good. No one really bat an eye. Gonna take place in the church, huh? Hey.
I don't have time for this. I hope you know what you're doing.
Huh.
Hey, thanks for coming.
I wish I'd had more time to prepare a proper analysis on the costs and benefits of your proposed union, but I suppose we'll have to improvise.
Sanjar, you have got to scale it back. Like, for a second I couldn't say that. Why the hell couldn't I say that?
This is very hard for me.
If anybody can get these two shaking hands, it's you, boss.
Sanjar, Stellar Bay's got food and walls. And my people need both. If you'll have us, we're willing to share the space.
Do you have any idea what that would cost? Why, drawing up the budget alone is going to take weeks.
What if this iconoclast just supported your supply lines?
Not good enough. I need to move a fair amount of my people into the city. We need shelter, Captain.
I'm not saying live outside, just help out in the wilderness once in a while.
Suppose some of our healthier folk could offer aid. Some of us need to stay in the city proper, though.
Well, I'll be damned. If you two can work together, maybe there's some hope for this place after all.
Truly, a compromise? I'm not sure I'd ever have heard as much from Graham.
Graham was a murderous fiend. And I'd be shocked if you didn't already know that.
Something tells me Sanjar didn't know.
This feels like one of those times when everyone at headquarters but me is laughing at something, but you two aren't laughing.
Amber Heights, you haulhead. 10 years ago, Graham had all those people killed.
What? That's not possible. Even for him, that's going too far.
It is. We found correspondence between him and the pirates.
But that means... I had no idea, I swear. Look, we were both fed up with corporate leadership, but I never guessed he'd do something like that.
Mr. Nandi says he don't know a thing. I say we take his word for it.
You can't take bureaucrats at their word. You back someone into a corner like this, and they'll say anything to get out of it.
Sanjar, you're a leader. That means taking responsibility.
Very well. I suppose my ignorance is no excuse. I knew Graham for years. I should have done my due diligence and known exactly who I was working with. Surely you know what that's like.
Yeah, I do. Okay, if you're willing to house and supply some of us, I'll have our more capable soldiers help out.
Glad to hear it. I'm hopeful about this alliance.
As am I. Oh, I can feel my blood pressure lowering already.
Thanks for coming out, Sanjar. Guess I'll see you at Stellar Bay.
Gotta be honest, Captain. Never thought I'd see the day. You've done a good thing for Monarch here.
Let's get it, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Some nice resolutions to everyone, bro. You see what I'm talking about? Y'all like that shit? Y'all like that shit, huh? Yeah.
What's on your mind?
I wanted to ask you something about this Harlow guy.
Yeah, sure thing. Ask away.
Harlem has made some enemies the way he talked about revolution.
Clyde wasn't an idiot. He kept his head down, worked hard, did as he was told. You're not gonna catch him standing on a soapbox decrying the tyranny of the board. But when the Mardets had their backs turned, oh yeah, he carried on about starting a revolution. Said he was gonna do something big.
You said Harlow was your mentor?
Yeah, I was just a lonely orphan kid getting my knuckles dirty. Clyde? I want to say he saw some potential in me. Like as not, he just took pity on me. So he took me in, gave me a place to live, gave me something to believe in.
What's a guy like him doing all the way in Cilia?
I've been thinking about that. Scylla's about as far away from civilization as I can imagine. Cold, barren rocks and the occasional mining operation. Clyde wasn't exactly a prospector. I guess we'll find out when we get there. Yeah, boss?
Alright. Yeah, always behind
What's up?
you.
Sure. All right. You ever name a place? Ever come to a spot in the world you think ought to be remembered?
Everywhere I've been already has a name. Edgewater, Stellar Bay, the Groundbreaker.
Those don't count. Those names were paid for. I name things and places quite often. Rotting River, Golden Rock, the Horizon's Edge. Anytime I come to a spot I think is worth remembering, I name it.
Awfully sentimental of you.
It's easy to get lost in the wilderness. I don't mean physically. All you need is a clear night sky to get your bearings. I mean, it's easy to forget that you belong. Spend a few weeks camping with the Raps and you start to forget what it's like to be human. When a beast growls at you, maybe you start to growl back. Those little spots, a rock here, a river there, I'd name them so that in those moments, I could remind myself not where I was, but who I was.
In your estimation, it seems we aren't too far separate from animals.
Well, we eat, we drink, and holler and fuck. On some level, we all function the same. But they ain't got memories or attachments to places, to friends, to themselves. I found that every once in a while, my own attachments would start to slip. Then I'd take a drink from the rotting river, find my spirit refreshed. Anyway, enough sentimental yammering. Let's find a drink or a target.
Find a drink or a target, man. We pretty much freaking cleared Monarch, y'all. Let's get it. I think the only place else is a Groundbreaker. I think everyone else is pretty much to go to Cilia and shit. And go talk to Phineas. Man, since we pretty much cleared everything on Monarch, everything here is pretty much done. So like I was saying, man, since we cleared everything, I thought it's only right that, you know what? I don't know who this guy is, but he evil. So I don't know who this guy is, but we're not gonna leave taking a chance. Yo, he doesn't even know that we're here. Bro, that's exactly why I took off the helmet, bro. That's exactly why I took off the fucking helmet. Sugar Ops armor? The candy cane? Who the fuck is this guy? Knock you out bar? Bro, like, he had a robot? Like, who's this robot? Who is this human? Like, Bones just right there? Like, what the manager? What is that? What the fuck, dude? This is so random. Exterminators is sole property of Buck Walter H. Accessed by any person other than Buck is unauthorized. Consult your resale employee's handbook for the fines corresponding unauthorized access of personal terminal. Journal entries. Available entries. Preparations. Dear Margaret, I fear that when you wake, you'll think I've abandoned you like Rizzo has. I assure you of the opposite. I have commenced preparations to ensure you and Herbert survive until you are both rescued. As for myself, I fear the worst. I will make every attempt to rescue the coming months, but the bites I suffered while fleeing from the reptile show no signs of healing. I can only hope that you wake before I pass, but in the worst case, know that I love you both. Yours now, and with all the atoms have been assigned to Ether. Howard. Who's Howard? Is that their dad? Cores there may be tiny, but Herbert continues to investigate its every nook and cranny with utter delight. I am pleased to report that he shows no sign of distress following our sojourn into the humble new home. Brought with me everything I can take from the surfers. Our ex-colleagues continue to try and live above ground. Though they have barred the north gate from the encroaching Rapidons, they remain unaware as the existence of this hideaway, and I am to keep it so. They found my store of food, and they surely seek to divide it amongst themselves. Recalling my emergency training, though it was Bro, then why was he, like, hostile? Like, he's just hostile towards everyone that goes in there? Like, I wanted to talk to him, and then, like, it didn't let me. I hope you will not take offense should you one day wake to find an auto mechanical preparing Herbert's meals or adjusting your intake tubes. Has taken quite an effort and many failures to which New Burns can attest to engineer an auto mechanical to take care of any person, much less an infant and one comatose woman. She's comatose. So this is a mom. Those are her bones right there. With any luck, should be infection and my leg continue to grow, these machines will handily replace my fatherly duties and maintain the loving care required to raise Herbert and nurse you back to health. To my surprise, the cooking model is even capable of limited tutoring services. Yours underwear, the mechanicals are working splendidly. Their favor reminds me of my youth years ago. Part of me is thankful that you cannot see me in such a state with one useless leg and an ominous streak of black racing along my veins. Yeah, like streaks of black, like, I don't know. Will leave you with a word of advice in the absence of proper garments. I have taught the auto mechanicals to wash. Man. Father insists I practice my letters, so here we are. A, B, C, D. Rizzo, purple berry crunch ready to eat. Flakes, purple berry flavored power nuggets. There's always time for purple berry lunch. New. Q. He was just trying to learn how to use a keyboard. Today, Father finally let me use a candy cane. It is called a scythe. He showed me how to be safe so I do not burn myself. Maybe I can use it to capture another woolly friend and make them proud. Man, I feel bad killing this dude. I should have just left his ass alone. What the hell, bro? He was just hostile. Like, Howard has not moved this morning. His tummy is very still and he is very quiet like mother. Howard took her tubes out and cried all night. I think White Hat is my father now. I don't know if it is able to be proud, but I will try my best. Dude, bro, I feel like a fucking dick, bro. I came in here and just killed this dude, bro. That's his dad's bones right there too. Like, that's some fucked up shit, bro. He like took a lot of hits too, bro. Aw, the woolly cow I killed. Is that the dad? I don't even know who the dad is, bro. This is some fucked up shit. I didn't want to kill that dude, bro. Alright, y'all. So we decided to come back to the Groundbreaker and check it out. Check out a couple missions. I think Pravati wanted to come here to buy some stuff. She wanted like, so we got weapons of void, and then Pravati wanted to buy some shit. Who's this guy?
I don't have time for this.
Our dad.
Is it just me, or is Groundbreaker feeling extra chilly? Maybe you ought to help yourself to a piping hot frozen dinner.
Oh, it's Martin. Hey, Martin. Still wearing the hat?
How observant. I'm authorized to state that this uniform is more than headgear. It's a state of mind, and our customers know the difference.
Very warning, you're still logged in on one of the public terminals.
Shit. Oh, shit. No, I mean, excellent. Yeah, that was intentional. As the face of Spacer's Choice, it's my honor to be a public figure.
He wants to actually go to Gladys for bat supplies, apparently.
Hey, boss. If you need a tour guide, I've seen all 12 episodes of Terror on Monarch. Kind of an expert.
I'm gonna be able to set foot on a whole other planet? I know Monarch's a moon. I think it counts anyhow.
It's like they're saying that before we even came to Gladys, but we've already been a Monarch.
If you're here for this week's magazine club meeting, you're a touch late.
My engineer's looking to do some deep cleansing, want to impress Chief Junli.
I think I got just the thing, my dear. A few years back, Auntie Cleo's put out a home makeover kit, and I snagged a couple for myself. High-grade shampoo and conditioner, scrubby brush, a nice lotion, that sort of thing. I still got 'em, too.
What's the scrubby brush for?
Cleaning around your nails, sweetheart. Gets the engine grease out. Makes your hands soft. Most folk don't got the time. Or bathtubs for such, me included. I'll let you have one on clearance. You want rosish, mock apple and cinnamon, or refurbished ship?
An engineer might like a refurbished ship, scrub parts and all that. You got a preference, Pravati?
Oh, gosh. We never talked about what kind of smells she likes. I think pretty much every spot on Groundbreaker just smells like old socks.
It comes down to what sort of intent you got. If I was looking to do a spy job over in engineering, I'd be safe with refurbished ship. Now, if I was a young thing trying to come on all precious-like, I'd probably go with rosish. But if I was doing it for my own self, I'd pick mock apples and cinnamon.
I guess you could eeny-miny-moe it?
Take your time, dear. A lady's scent says a lot about her.
How about a mock apple? Yeah, you know, how about you do it? She want to be a little sweet. Like, how about mock apples, Cynthia, provide sweet, just like a pie?
Captain?
I'll just wrap that up for you, since it's for a special occasion.
I'll pay for that, ma'am. Thanks for being so helpful.
You're welcome, dear. I've got a lovely little throw pillow. Just something I toss together. Like to keep my hands busy.
Like, I got a lovely little throw pillow too. What's up? For an old lady that sells like illegal stuff and black market stuff. She's the old lady that be knitting and stuff. 51 down. I get half off, bro.
I hope this fancy soap we got is extra strength. I'm feeling a mite ripe.
So there's your soap.
Oh, thanks, Captain. I'm gonna put these someplace safe. In her messages, Junlei said her mama used to make this dish for Monarch. Dustback casserole. Salt tuna and xenogold needle mushrooms. And then for dessert, there's a thing called, sweetheart cake. It's made with almond paste and wax gourds. There's gotta be some place in Stellar Bay that can bake a casserole. And I heard tell there's a Rizzo's town near there called Cascadia, what specializes in sweets.
Alright, we'll figure it out.
Thanks, Captain. I know I'm asking an awful lot, but I'm sure it's gonna be worth it.
Sublight puts the organized in organized crime. I'm trying to get him to use that slogan.
Got any
You
leads
reckon
on
we can shop here, or is it all spoke for?
Oh shit, we lost another contractor to UDO gunship. This is really our daily reminder that legitimate business don't run from our authorities, and that stay calm, present your papers, and if you get tangled up in the courts, I will personally bail you out. Anyone seen Hawthorne Lane? I could use some reliable help. Hawthorne used to work for him and shit. Tobias?
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the unreliable?
How'd you know?
Money. We got it. The Steve Doors want it. I'll take that as a yes. Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door.
So you're a Sublight employee?
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
That Chief Junlei sure seems well, huh?
I haven't met her yet.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come.
Name's Mugen, captain of the Unreliable.
Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again. Useful ship. Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere.
I said I didn't kill him. Just she didn't say anything, bro. Why would I answer that? I didn't kill him. Like I didn't kill him. Good. Don't let Ada hear you calling her ship names.
Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings, but there's a catch.
Just like in the serials.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
What's so special about Stellar Bay?
First, an embargo that's been active ever since the board pulled its forces off-world. Few regulations, plenty of freedom. And second, all the goodies that no one had time to pack.
I can get into Stellar Bay. Tell me about the job.
One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you.
Yeah, arrange a job at the Saltuna. What kind of salvage are we looking for?
When the board pulled out of Monarch, they buried or sealed anything they couldn't carry off-world. Apparently, one of Catherine's teams uncovered an abandoned lab with full tanks of Alta Vitae gas.
So I'm going after Alta Vita gas. What exactly is that?
It's exactly 1 million bits per cubic meter. Before you get too excited, the only thing rarer than Alta Vitae gas is a reliable buyer. Dangerous stuff. Acid for the nuclein in your cells. It's no good to anyone outside of a lab.
What's Sublight doing in Fallbrook?
A few of my contractors run flights in there and out again, working around the board embargo. We keep the community lubricated with a steady supply of booze and unconventional erotica. Byzantium kids with more money than sense can thank Sublight for their good time.
How unconventional? Asking for a friend.
One of my guys filmed a Raptidon grinding on an automech. Didn't end well for anyone, including the cameraman.
I already found his note on this corpse.
Damn, poor bastard. Maybe he wasn't my brightest. Maybe he wasn't the most qualified, but he was family. Now, get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood?
What am I looking for?
Don't go looking for anything, except salvage. Just watch out. You'll do fine. Probably nothing to worry about. Probably.
Yeah, see? We'll be fine.
You've been keeping busy. I hear you took on some extra work at Fallbrook. Catherine says the factory needs some repairs before it's back to working order, but at least it's under our control. Hey, when you were at the slaughterhouse, those swine didn't give you any strange looks, did they?
Lie one. Could have sworn one of them winked at me.
I knew it. I'm probably getting worked up over nothing. Just try not to think about pigs. You never know, you know?
You doing okay, Lily?
I've got a lot on my mind, but it's nothing that concerns you. At least, not yet.
Take it Sublight isn't strictly a salvage operation?
These days, the scrap business all but runs itself. Gives me the time to expand our interests into other sectors, where I can let my hair down.
What kind of other sectors does Sublight pursue other than salvage and shipping?
Our field is persuasive acquisitions. At least that's how my legal advisors tell me to phrase it. Not all of our salvage is abandoned when we find it. Sometimes it takes a polite conversation and a shot across the bow. You know, legal formalities.
So you're a company of bureaucratic pirates.
Your words, not mine.
How organized is this business?
Very. I have this thing about numbers in spreadsheets, grids in general. I like to think of myself as the last honest businesswoman in Halcyon, but I'll settle for being the most organized one.
You're very honest about Sublight's criminal side.
Hey, careful with the C word around here. I like to keep things above board, and that kind of talk only makes trouble. Sublight occupies a legal blind spot. No one knows what we're licensed to do, and that gives our little business some freedom. But let's not tempt fate. Ask. I have nothing to hide.
You seem a little uneasy. Something wrong?
Nothing's wrong. And if you think something's wrong, you should unthink it right now.
I think more than a little paranoid.
Wanna run that by me again? I'm juggling 2 jobs, a case of the shakes, and a contractor who asks too many questions. You're concerned about me. I get it. It's cute. But I'm your boss. If I ever seem uneasy or stressed or existentially horrified, that'll be my business until I decide to involve you. For the record, everything's fine. F-I-N-E, fine.
Right. I had some questions about the Monarch job.
My guy in Stellar Bay had a lead on some salvage. Find the lead and bring it to Catherine Malin at Fallbrook. She'll take it from there. Ask away, I don't charge. Be seeing you.
Alright, y'all. Well, this concludes the end of this walkthrough of the Outer Worlds, man. It's been a pleasure and honor. It's your boy Mugen saying peace. And man, until next time, if you like this video, hit that like and subscribe button. And next time you join me, man, we're gonna go check out Phineas and see what's up with him. Probably even go back to Monarch and check out the quest. Just see whatever. Go from closest planet to closest planet, you feel me? Y'all like them lamps, bro. I guess compliments of Sanjar. And also we got them banners to compliment also the peace treaty we acquired on Monarch, man. So kind of looking forward to going back to Monarch and just seeing how everything is working out at Stellar Bay. But as you can see, man, we're out here orbiting Phineas's lab. So join me next time, man. I love y'all. Stay blessed. Stay safe out here, man. Take care of yourselves. I love y'all. We out, y'all.